Good morning, everyone. It is a happy Friday morning in Montrose, Colorado, and I have some amazing guests today. I have Cheyne and Crysta Carter. We are going to talk some of my favorite things. That's sports and food. Okay, I do like food more than I like sports, but we'll get to that later. But before we get started, we could not bring this show to you without our amazing sponsors. The Real Estate Store, thank you so much. Elevate Fiber, we appreciate you. Alpine Bank, you're the best. And River Valley Family Health Centers, you're just amazing. Thank you for allowing us to bring Montrose Matters live to you each and every week. Okay, there's a lot going on in Montrose. Do you know that, like, once the shutdown happened, that when the shutdown, like, opened up, we have so many events that have been happening every single month. So let's talk about some of the events that are coming up. So we're going to just say that on July 29th, there is the the Business After Hours that the Chamber is putting on. Did you know the Chamber restarted?
Oh, did they?
Yes. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of amazing. They're up to 50 members, and they've been really active with the Business After Hours. Guess what? The Fair and Rodeo is back. Yes. That is happening. I know.
We're going to have monster trucks again?
You know what? I don't know. We're going to have to ask Emily about that. Somebody remembers the monsters truck. Do you remember when it hit the wall?
We heard
we're hearing about it.
Okay, so we're excited about the Fair and Rodeo coming back because of the destruction it may cause. No. Just kidding. It is coming up on the 24th through the 31st, and they have got a jam-packed week with some of our favorites as well as some new items. And guess what? One of the new items is Root to Tip. So on the 30th, there is a farm-to-table meal. There's some music. It's just going to be a good time. And there are two ladies called the Whiskey Sisters who are going to be in town. Now, that's what I'm going to be at.
There you go.
But they're going to talk about, their craft and being entrepreneurs, just like you guys. But it should be a great time, so be sure to sign up for Root to Tip. Now, I would be remiss because it is mid-July already, which is kind of freaking me out. But as we get to the fall season, there are so many events that are coming up that you want to put on your calendar right away. So if I can get Drew to put that event slide back up. What you want to make sure you have on your calendar is Pops in the Park. Guess what? It's free. So in Cedar Edge and in Montrose at River Bottom, you get a free concert by the Valley Symphony Association. It's absolutely amazing. Some of your favorite popular music, hence Pops, is going to be performed by the Valley Symphony, which is awesome. And then, okay, I'm going to say it because it's official now. On September the 11th, Rise Up 2021, that is being put on by Praise Him Ministries, that brings us Night Vision, is bringing Chris Tomlin to town. So, yeah, so we'll have Chris Tomlin, Danny Goki, and Jordan Feliz, as well as there's a Navy SEAL by the name of Chad Williams who wrote this book called The Seal of God, and he is going to be there at that event speaking while the concert is going on, so that should be fun times. Do you like Beach Boys music?
I'm from California.
You're from...
I like Beach Boys music.
Okay, so that's a yes. So the San Juan Healthcare Foundation, they put on a concert every year, and I won't even talk about the COVID year because that didn't happen, but they're bringing a Beach Boys tribute band called Surf's Up, and that is happening on September the 18th. And then, the Montrose Community Foundation and Sharing Ministries, they just decided that they were going to work with the city to shut down Main Street so people can have dinner. So I know, it's a thing, right? On September 25th, the Main Street is going to be shut down from Townsend, the beginning of Townsend, I believe, through Niagara. And everyone, the community is invited to come out and have dinner. So there will be all these tables put together for this amazing community dinner. All of these events and more can be found at ourtownmatters.net. If you click on featured events, you'll see the ones that I spoke about. And if you click on calendar, you'll see a plethora of events within a 50-mile radius. Woo. That was a lot.
Yeah, good list there.
Yeah. So we are going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back and talk to Cheyne and Crysta from Sports
Employees, and we were in a double wide trailer with 4 exam rooms. So that's where we started, behind an elementary school. Really focused on taking care of those children. It was a school-based clinic prior to us becoming an FQHC. But very quickly we realized the community needed a lot more support, a lot more access to healthcare. So in the last 8 years, we've grown to 3 different sites. We have 104 employees now, and we're taking care of about 6,600 unique patients a year.
In Colorado, we're not afraid of rolling up our sleeves and doing what's right. To work hard today so we can enjoy tomorrow. So we can take pride in knowing we gave our best. So at the end of the day, we can all gather at the table and know we grew this together. That's why Alpine Bank is proud to call Colorado home. After all, everything we need is right here. You are Colorado, so are we.
And welcome back. Okay, so Cheyne and Crysta Carter, how are you guys?
Good.
Yeah?
Great, yeah.
You look good.
Thank you.
You look well rested.
Oh, I
You are, okay. But Crysta, you're not well rested.
no.
Oh, you're just going to fake it till you make it.
Of course.
So, all right, we're here with serial entrepreneurs, okay? They own Sports Rewind, which most of us remember as 970 Sports Rewind, as well as CMC Bakery. As well as you have a job outside of these 2 businesses and outside of the home, where you work overnight, don't you?
I do. I work nights at the hospital.
Doing what exactly?
Watching people sleep.
Which is hilarious. So you get no sleep because you guys also have, I don't know, 2, 4, 6,
Going.
7 kids. Okay. So we have a husband and wife team, 7 kids. 1 works outside of the home at night, overnight, 2 businesses. And you're still smiling.
Yes.
Okay, so can we talk about one of my favorites? Sports Rewind. Not that CMC is not my favorite, just not yet. But Sports Rewind, you guys have a pretty strong history here in Montrose. Tell us about it.
So we've been out here for 6 years. 6 years. We've been started on Niagara. Then we moved over to Main Street, and now we're located at the Boardwalk.
Okay.
Just keep outgrowing. This last move was based off of a lot of things happening, but COVID shutdown happened, and we just needed a new spot to go, or else we weren't going to be able to go anywhere. And the community kind of came together and helped us find another spot and helped us pull out old carpet and just really get the building to where it was performable. And we were able to move in there, and it's been great there since.
Wow. So tell us, what can we find at Sports Rewind?
Right now, you can really find a lot of stand-up paddle boards, kayaks, inner tubes. We rent those all out. This year, we also brought in inflatable islands.
What is an I can finally have an island of my own?
Pretty much. So
Okay.
what it is you inflate it. It has like a little lounging spot where you put your feet in the water, and it has a little dock for the kids to jump off and on. So it's a lot of fun for that reason. You just blow it up, put it out in the middle of the water, have fun with it.
Okay.
We have belly acts that you can rent out as well.
What?
It is a kayak that you ride on your belly, and you just face first in the water. It's a lot of fun in the river, actually.
Crysta, did he just call me a bad name? Bellyache. That's, come on. Seriously, it's a thing.
It is a thing. And it's very fun, very safe, and very stable. But it's a great time if you're an adrenaline junkie because you're looking straight at the rapids when you're on it. It's a lot of fun.
Okay. How often do you do that?
I don't do that as often as I would like.
So you're not an adrenaline junkie?
Oh, I jump out of planes.
I was going to say, because I've heard otherwise. So in your spare time, because you two just obviously don't need any sleep, what do you do in your spare time, Cheyne?
For me, I actually work out 10 times a day because I am planning to, I set up to run a Spartan race. I just lost 130 pounds, so that's my next big adventure.
You are looking good. That's great. I almost didn't recognize you this morning when you came in.
And then once a month, I try to jump out of planes. It's my stress reliever.
I'm sorry. Did you hear that? once a month. This isn't just, on my birthday, or I just lost 130 pounds. I'm going to jump out of a plane.
It clears my mind. It gets me focused for all the other stuff we need to get done. Is when you're in that plane, it's great. It's relaxing. When you jump out, there's nothing else that matters.
Okay.
Just your life. That's all you want.
Crysta, I like where you're going with that. So every insurance agent in Montrose is going to be calling you right now. So are you jumping with him? Is this like a couple's night? Kids, dinner is pizza. And...
No, I watch from afar. I jumped once, and that's good.
Okay.
You should try it once.
She's always
it's a
on the
great
ground
experience.
waiting for me, though.
Oh. Yes. I like that. You're always on the ground waiting for him. That has so many meanings. Okay, this is me getting philosophical.
She's my rock.
I ground him.
You ground him. Or you make sure he's grounded, right? So, okay, plane jumping aside, how has Sports Rewind been for you since COVID and just in general? You're smiling, you're like, oh,
so
the C word.
It's been a mixture of everything. We were really nervous about new location, especially reopening right after COVID shutdowns of everything. We didn't know what to expect. We didn't know if people were going to go outside. We didn't know, no one knew anything. It was a whole new experience for a lot of us.
Right.
So when we took that jump, we went that direction.
No pun intended when he took the jump.
But we went that direction, and it was winter time, and we did very well.
Did you?
Surprisingly, a lot of people in the U.S. We usually get a lot of out of country, Australia, England. They're all coming to Montrose, flying to Montrose to go to like Telluride and Powderhorn and everything. But they weren't able to travel, so we weren't expecting a lot of that. But the U.S. travelers, they were coming, and for the first time in several years, we were actually sold out of every ski, every snowboard, every paddle, or every snowshoe, cross-country. We had people coming in, and we were just out of stuff. It was fantastic.
You wished every season was
like
that,
yeah.
Right?
And now summertime, it's kind of, now it's warming up. We had a weird start to summer. It was cold for the beginning.
It really was.
Then it got really hot really fast. So we're starting to get going.
And it's still hot.
And it's still hot.
So so tell me about the rentals this summer, besides the fun things that you mentioned earlier. Are more families going out, or is it the sports enthusiasts that's still going out?
It's still a lot of families.
Okay.
I mean, we'll have the sport enthusiasts. They'll go get a kayak and go down the river bottom, or they'll get an in or two, but it's families bringing their kids. What's great about us is that you can rent for the whole family for the price of one or two people at a lot of our competition. So it's a family gathering for our location, our store.
Okay. So, I have to tell you, I just blatantly lied to you earlier. I don't know anything about sports. I don't. I have not been on the river. I have looked at river bottom. I have thought about getting in, and then I hold my kid back. It's like, no, don't get in. So what if you get that crazy person like me? The husband's off doing something else, and I'm like, I want to do something fun with my kid. Do you show us how to use the equipment?
Yeah, so we definitely can. We can show you how. It's very simple on a lot of the equipment. If you try to do like stand-up paddle boards, we'll actually walk you through how to get that all set up. Because we let you take it as a backpack. They're not pre-blown up.
Okay.
That way you can put them in any vehicle, go any direction, and we'll tell you exactly how to do everything.
So that was going to be my next question. They're not pre-blown up, so
Correct.
I can put it in my little teeny Beamer, because I don't have one of the big SUVs that you see the real kayakers.
Yeah.
They have everything on top and slots for everything, and then they open the back of their SUV and they've got like all these cool clothes and wetsuits and stuff like that.
We'll get some of those people in, but no, we really want everyone to understand that you can go have fun with our sports equipment for an affordable price. It doesn't have to be a planned 1 month in advance, save the money for it, the entire family's going. You just decided Saturday morning you want to go in the water and you don't have a lot of money to spend, we are your choice.
Okay. Well, I might be heading down to Sports Rewind here soon. All right. So this year, you had an amazing, COVID, after winter during COVID. Summer is doing okay because it was cold in the beginning. Now things are warming up. How long will your season go? How long will you offer, the outdoor equipment for the river?
So we'll do the river stuff and the outside stuff until about October.
Okay.
Late September, early October, and then we go full switch to winter.
Really?
We are winter pretty much from October till the end of April. Yep. People are trying to get ready for skiing and snowboarding. We do our seasonal rentals. We are one of the only places that does adult these seasonal rentals. So over the age of 13.
Mean?
So most places, once you turn 13, you're pretty much on your own. You got to buy your own equipment.
Oh.
But from us, you could be 13 to, we have seasonal customers that are 77 years old. And you get to take your skis or snowboards, your boots, poles home with you for the entire season for very affordable. And you don't have to bring it back. If you need to get it waxed or sharpened, you just bring it to us. You get a free wax and sharpen with our rentals set up, and you're good to go for the season.
Okay, that's an awesome deal. Why would I buy any equipment? Seriously.
I mean, there's tons of benefits. We also sell equipment too. There's
Okay.
some people, like, we're all about saving that money. So if you have a huge family like we do, you have hand-me-downs.
Right.
So you can start with your oldest kid, and then your next one, you can get that next age down, and that older kid's gonna need a new pair or a used pair. We'll have it at our store.
So I was chatting with our production director this morning, and I was like, Drew, how many siblings do you have? He's like, I have one. I have 4. He's like, what? And so there were 5 kids in my family. I know about hand-me-downs. And skiing was not something that was on our list of to-do, because when you have that many kids, you can't afford it. So that's very convenient. Crysta, you're laughing.
Well, we just talked about we have 7 kids, so
Yeah, you're like,
that's part of the
nothing.
reason why we do it, because we know.
You understand that.
Yeah.
That's great. Do you guys see the same customer come back season after season?
Oh yes, we get relationships with a lot of our customers that they'll come in very often, either with the seasonals, or we have customers that come every week, sometimes just to see Champion, our dog, at the store. Yeah, he's our 3-legged friend, and he's our family member, but he loves it.
What kind of dog is Champion?
He's a Husky Black Lab mix.
Okay. Do you guys take him to different shows and events?
We take him everywhere.
Yeah.
I remember, gosh, I just moved here. It was about 4 years ago, and the Happy New Merry Thanksmas. Was he there with you?
There. Yep, he was there.
Oh gosh, how is Champion doing?
He's great. He's only 5 now, and still doesn't bark. He's a great dog.
And how many? Wait, okay. So since Champion has been here, I think you guys had 4 more kids added to the family.
So we got Champ because we weren't going to have kids right away.
That's usually how it happens. Yeah. We're talking to Drew. It's like, don't get a dog or a cat. The baby's coming in September.
So yeah, when we had our surprise, we're having a baby, we had a T-shirt for both our dogs saying big brother, older brother, and then my parents were like, what? And like, we have a baby.
And 2-legged sibling.
2-legged sibling.
And then we took a paddleboard out on the lake.
Yeah, she went paddleboarding for the first time while pregnant.
With the dogs?
With Champion, actually.
We took Champion out on like the little kayak, the inflatable kayak.
Yes.
Yes, he loved it.
Wow, look at you guys, so adventurous. So we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, I really want to talk about entrepreneurship, how you get through some of the tough times, some of the most exciting moments, and some advice that you can give folks in Montrose. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
At the Real Estate Store, we're a group of real estate professionals who share all forms of property brokering in an innovative way. Our expertise and experience makes us the best choice for buyers and sellers. Our brokers are ready to assist you, either in person or virtually. Come visit us in historic downtown Montrose and experience for yourself the difference of our personal, professional property brokers.
Believe it, just like Gigfoot, zero-lag gaming does exist. The real myth now? Slow internet made you lose. So step up your game with Elevate Internet today.
Okay, see, now I am very upset with you, Cheyne Carter and Crysta Carter. You guys have seen this show before, right? We just saw the Elevate commercial. When I hint that, I wish somebody would bring cheese balls. But no one brings me cheese balls, that darn Elevate commercial at 9:15 in the morning. You know, I just, so speaking of all things that I should not have, like cheese balls, can we talk about some of the things that are so darn amazing and tasty that is coming out of CMC Bakery?
Oh my goodness, what are we not making at CMC Bakery? We do a lot of good, tasty stuff. We do a lot of healthy stuff too.
Oh, really?
We have all like the vegan, sugar-free, dairy-free, gluten-free.
And my personal favorite, we now have protein donuts and protein cookies.
Montrose, did you hear that? Protein donuts and protein cookies.
Yep. So you can get a protein cookie or donut with 10 grams of protein under 200 calories through our baking now. We actually have it located at Black Sheep Nutrition right off of North Townsend.
Is it called the Miracle Bar? Like, what is this? The Miracle Donut. What?
They're delicious. We make my favorite's Elvis. It's a peanut butter chocolate bacon donut. Yes, I said bacon.
We make them as cupcakes as well.
Yes, we do this as a cupcake as well.
One of our best sellers.
Yep.
Really? Because you had me at bacon. Seriously?
That's what gets most people.
It's delicious.
Are they good? They're
Oh,
good.
they're so good.
Who comes up? Well, okay. See, I'm getting ahead of myself, and now I'm starting to salivate a bit. But let's back up. You got Sports Rewind, and then all of a sudden you thought, hey, let's open a bakery. Tell us how CMC Bakery came.
So I started decorating cakes when I was about 17. I did ice cream cakes at Cold Stone.
Which was last week, because look at you. You're absolutely
Pretty much.
beautiful. Oh my gosh.
And then actually here in town, I helped open Dunkin' Donuts Baskin Robin, doing their ice cream cakes as well.
The new one on Townsend? Well, I guess it's the only one. So,
Yeah.
okay.
The only one around. And I was there for opening day. I was decorating the donuts on opening day. So you've probably seen me around.
Okay, you do look familiar, but I was literally the person in line stuffing my face with donuts while I was waiting for her. I wasn't really looking at the decor, and I'm like, oh, can I have another one of those?
They were very pretty, though. I know you didn't see them, but they were pretty.
Okay.
But eventually it was hard to keep all the bills paid working there because, it's just minimum wage and it's cakes. It's a few hours a week. It's not full time.
Okay.
So I started working at the hospital doing sleep studies, but he knows I like to decorate cakes and he's the real entrepreneur here. So started doing the bakery from home and I get to decorate cakes anytime I want now.
Oh, that's fun. So I want to talk about CMC and decorating the cakes and so forth. But when we were on break, you said something earlier that I just can't get out of my head. You said that I couldn't afford to work at this, at the store anymore. And I was thinking, that is such a play on words. You could not afford to continue to work there. What is this world coming to that you can have a great talent and profession, but yet you can't feed your family,
Right.
based on the work that you do there and what people are paying. So that's sad that you had to leave that establishment, but now you have something that's on your own and you're able to partner with your husband. Mm-hmm. Okay, so who does what in CMC? And you're laughing. I'm saying not just eating because you're working out every day, so you're not doing all the eating.
Oh, he eats all the protein donuts.
Don't
worry.
Okay.
A lot of people are surprised when they find out I'm the baker. I've always been good at cooking and baking, and she's wanted to do it, so I said, I'll bake.
And you can decorate.
goods.
Yeah, he makes it taste good. I make it look good.
Really?
And I come up with the extravagant ideas like the Elvis and...
Okay, so what's in the Elvis?
So Elvis is literally just we do Elvis cupcakes and Elvis cakes as well. They don't have to be the healthy protein ones. You can have it full of sugar, but it's a chocolate cake with peanut butter, like icing. And
Buttercream.
Buttercream, and then bacon bits. That's the Elvis.
Okay, so I'm gonna order an Elvis. How do I get an Elvis? Tell me, how do you? Because you don't have a storefront?
No, we do not.
Okay.
We do all order and delivery. So you call ahead, go online, you check out our Facebook, has a link to our website, and you make your order. 24 hours in advance, we ask at least. Some people like to do a week in advance.
Okay.
We have a bunch of wedding cupcakes that we're doing, so That's the big thing right now. Everyone wants cupcakes for their weddings.
Oh, yes, I guess it is the big thing. So you guys said 3 things that have just intrigued me. So one of them was bacon. The other was Elvis. So I'm just putting it out there. And the third thing that has intrigued me, you said delivery. Mm-hmm. Seriously, I could be right here on my phone saying, okay, I want an Elvis. And I can order that online. You can have it delivered to me by tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Score.
And you get to see our smiling faces.
Yes, exactly. Okay, that's actually kind of scary. So tell me this, how many people are taking advantage of the delivery?
Quite a few.
Yes.
We get a lot of people from like out of town, out of state that order for their parents, for their kids, people living here. And then once they taste it, they order for themselves. And we get quite a few orders, 5 to 10 a week. Cakes, cupcakes. We've been doing cinnamon rolls, brownies. We delivered to a church. They ordered a bunch of cinnamon rolls for an event. Yeah.
I'm going to that church. Oh, wait, Grace, I didn't really mean that. What? That's amazing. Okay. So I just have to ask this question because you guys make it look easy. And I'm a small business owner. It's not that easy. And I just own one business and have one little brown kid, hey Preston, and a husband. That's it. You guys are making it look easy with 2 businesses, someone working full time, and 7 kids. And you still like each other.
Yeah. I hope so.
What he didn't tell you is I'm up there pushing him out of the plane.
We heard that. So there has to be some struggles. Like, what were some of those poignant times when you thought, "Ooh, I don't know what we're doing here, and how are we going to get through this?" And how did you? So please tell us there were struggles, or there has been struggles.
Definitely.
I'll start. I'm a very positive person.
No.
I know, right? Who would have thought? It took time to get there, but I'm at the point now where I want everyone to be happy and positive, and my main goal is always to make sure she's happy and positive. Mm-hmm. So when it's time to bake, I'll bake, and it's time to clean, or I've even hired house cleaners now because we have a lot of stuff to do. I mean, but it's times like that, we always have time to sit down and talk with each other as well. We play with our kids, but it's really just all about communication and keeping it open. Okay. I don't let her not talk to me. When there's quietness in the house, I know I'm in trouble, and I'm trying to make sure she tells me why I'm in trouble.
Okay, that's good advice. All right, all you husbands out there, if their wife is too quiet, we've got Drew back there taking notes. So the struggles, then let's talk about how you all celebrate, because obviously you wouldn't start something that you love if things weren't going well. And this is an opportunity for you to decorate and for you to bake, which sounds like it's therapeutic a bit for both of you. What advice would you give people when things are going well? Is it to start something new or to do something that you enjoy and work that into your day-to-day, business lives?
So my plan is if things are going well, let's see what we can do to keep it that way.
Okay.
Like when you have a business, you're selling out of stuff, you buy more skis, right?
Right.
If things are going well, what else am I going to do to make it go better? I'm going to start a bakery because I enjoy that.
There you go.
I'm going to pick up a hobby like crocheting because I like that.
Can you crochet as you jump out of a plane? Is that like...
That'd be really hard to have it flapping in your face.
That's really good advice, though. Okay. So when things are going well, start something that will allow that continue to go well or to be better.
And you always have to remember, even on the down times, you'll have times where you have a customer that's maybe angry at you or you did something wrong. You take care of that situation, but you also have to remember how many good times come out of it too. Mm-hmm. If you make 100 good times out of every one bad time, that's a pretty good odds, and I'll take that every day.
Yeah, that's true. And so the last question I want to ask, and this is kind of dear to my heart, you guys have a larger family. How do you motivate your kids? How do you pull your kids into what you're doing for a living and what you do for the community?
I try to lead by example.
Okay.
That's what I was going to say.
It really is a lot of, I show them we work hard now so we can have that fun. We go
Oh,
on our
that's a
family
good-
trips.
Yes.
We have fun at the park. We get to go play video games every once in a while.
No,
I know,
really?
But like right now, we're about to hire one of my kids to work at the store because he really wants to learn how to be an employee. He wants to learn how
There you
to
go.
make sales, and he's very smart. Now he gets to try it.
Do you pay commission?
Actually, I do with him.
Okay. Well, he's probably going to have a new car here soon, right?
I hope so. That's
Yeah.
what he's
Is that the goal
That's what he's
there?
saving for.
And I'm assuming you get out and use your own equipment, right? Summer,
yes.
winter.
Oh, we get all the extra baked goods too.
Oh, there is extra? What day of the week should I come?
We call them
Sometimes.
our accident treats.
You gotta make an extra one just to make sure the rest are good, right?
Yeah, exactly. So, are you guys excited about how the season's going to end and how the winter season's going to begin?
We're actually getting ecstatic. It's looking good. I always tell everyone when it's really hot in the summer, that means we're going to have a really good winter.
There you go. Okay. Well, guess what? I am just absolutely thrilled. And there's a couple of promises I've been making over the last few weeks. One is I'm going to get on a horse. Gonna make that happen, okay? I promise you. But the other is I am going to get on a kayak. I'm going to get on that little belly act thing. And then what else am I going to do? I don't know.
You're going to have an Elvis cupcake.
Oh, I am going to have an Elvis cupcake. That is it. I
You might not be able to stop at one though.
Okay, I was going to say I'm going to order 3, 4. I believe Drew and the rest of the crew here would love some cupcakes. So, we'll order those for next week.
There you go.
So, Crysta and Cheyne, you guys are amazing. Thank you for being a part of this community. Thank you for everything that you do. And keep running successful businesses because it's inspiring to others.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You guys have a great day. We will see you next week. And 2 weeks from now, we're going to be live at the Montrose Fair and Rodeo. Have a great day.